Welcome back to Studio 5. Spring is a busy time, a crazy time really for all of us. You're out and about all day, running errands, stopping in at the gym maybe if you're good, running kids around in the afternoon, baseball games, end of school celebrations. By the time it's all said and done, your makeup is sure to slip or fade, and you're going to need to refresh it at some point. So in today's Style File, we're helping you look fresh and beautiful from morning till night. Beauty Snoop Megan Moore is joining me, ready to share 5 beauty products she says every woman should keep in her purse so you can touch up your makeup on the go. You're calling these your 5-minute beauty hacks.
Yep, 5-minute freshen up. So it's short amount of time, but all these products give big impact and they're gonna help you freshen up really quickly on the go. None of them need brushes or tools, so you can use your fingers, and it's great if you're in the car waiting for carpool or whatever, you got 5 minutes, throw a few things on to freshen up.
Sometimes 5 minutes is all we have at the start of the day,
That's
too.
true.
So this could come in handy no matter where you are on the calendar. What's item number 1?
Okay, so for number 1, we want to brighten up underneath the eyes. So my favorite thing to do that is this Maybelline Age Rewind. It's their under eye brightener. It's kind of got a pink tone to it. I'm going to snag it here and show us on Savannah.
Hi,
you
Savannah.
click it up, and so again, you don't need any brush. You just like do a few little clicks.
See, I love those when you can just, it's all contained.
Isn't that so nice? And then just going underneath the eye and just dabbing it in and give it a little bit of time to kind of set into the skin. So I like to put it in right in that dark circle where you start to have that shadow. Just tap it in and then let it sit for, 30 seconds while you're doing something else before you blend it in.
Why are we letting it sit?
It warms up to the skin temperature and then it's easier to blend in. It looks softer. So I let it sit for a minute while I'm working on something else.
Okay.
But that's just going to bring light to the face, make her look awake, and cover up those dark circles, which we all have, right?
All right, now I'm kind of having a 13-year-old skin moment currently, and I'm, dealing with all sorts of little red friends. So could you use that elsewhere on the face too?
Yes, absolutely. I use it. She doesn't have any acne. I do, and I use that all the time. And it's perfect because you can just dot it on, blend it in, quick and
handy.
easy.
Okay.
So we'll let that sit for a second, and while we do, we're going to reach for a blush. So I love a gel blush that's like this in a stick form. This is by Tarte, and the reason I love it is because, again, I don't need a brush for it, right? So it's perfect for the car.
And dewy, right?
Dewy. It's got a really soft. So I like to just go in and just tap in a few little circles right on her cheeks.
Okay.
And set that down and take your fingers and just blend it in and upwards, up towards the cheekbone, just to give some natural flush to the cheek. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that is.
It comes in lots of colors, but I love that kind of dark berry color. And now she instantly has like that pop of cheek color that's going to wake her up.
And can we just state for the record, those are her natural lashes.
Isn't that her?
Just kidding, we love her. They're beautiful. They're beautiful.
So pretty. So now that this is set in for a little, I'm just going to take my ring finger and just go back in and just tap it.
Okay.
And just to blend that in so you don't see any of that brightener. But again, it's going to lift up the eyes, bring that light to her eyes, and make her look awake and fresh.
So far, we're like 60 seconds into this beauty routine. I feel good about this.
I know. So fast and easy. So next we're going to throw on some lip color. You've got to have lip color to look awake and alive. I love these ones by Marc. This is called All Butter now, and it's their butter lip gloss hybrid lipstick. I like it because it's hydrating like a lip gloss, but it's also got a lot of pigment like a lipstick.
Butter is one of those, I swear, marketing buzzwords. Like if it says butter, we're like, oh yes, we want butter on our lips.
Isn't that funny? We don't want to eat it, but we certainly want it on our lips.
Sometimes we don't complain about eating it either.
So I love just a poppy pink. It's perfect for daytime or nighttime, so she can blend those together.
And I heard you kind of coaching her beforehand in the dressing room. This is a little brighter than you might wear, but for spring we can get away with that, right?
Yeah, totally. And especially on blondes, I love pink. So that's a great one just to have in the purse because it's instant, fresh color.
All right, we're 90 seconds in now. Let's keep going.
Right? So next we're going to go to brows. Brows are something that you have to have polished to look put together. If you don't have a lot of makeup on, just do your brows and you'll look like you have a lot of makeup on. That's the key to that. So this one is by Essence Cosmetics. I love it. It's called Make Me Brow. It's just a tiny little brow wand, like a mascara wand.
Okay.
We're just going to go through and put it into her brows and kind of go forwards and backwards. I really like to coat both sides of the brows and then smooth it into shape.
So is it for color or for placement?
Color and placement.
Both.
This one is a lighter tone, so it's not going to give her much color because she's already got dark brows. But it's going to really just finish them off and give them a nice, put together look. So just going in again, adding that.
I mean, so unfortunate she doesn't have eyelashes, though. That's the terrible thing.
Right? I know.
I'm like dying. They are beautiful.
I know. Every time people see her, they're like, those are your real lashes, not extensions.
Some of us fight for like, a quarter of that.
So gorgeous. Just fill in those brows, lift them up and shape them.
Pretty. Okay.
Super quick and easy, right?
Yes.
And last, for impact, I like to recommend a brow gel liner in your purse.
Okay.
And I like brown because brown is actually really easy to wear during the day or night. It doesn't need to be perfect. Black is really pretty harsh, and if it's not perfect, it's pretty noticeable.
Okay.
Whereas brown is really easy. This one's by NYX, and it's their Très Jolie. And I like, just look up for me a little, I like to just go through the lash line on the outer corner and then just take my finger and blend it in. I'm not even doing all the way across.
NYX is a cheaper line.
Super cheap and affordable.
But it's not giving you the scratchy, bumpy, flaky look.
This is gel. And for the purse, I love it because it twists up and you don't need to have a sharpener. You don't want to have to worry about a sharpener in the purse. So just go into that under lash line and really focus on the outer corner only, and then take your finger and kind of blur it in. Because it's a gel, it will do that. And now she's got really nice defined lashes, but it took us like 30 seconds.
I love it. All in all, I think we're 3 minutes in. You look beautiful. Yeah, the lashes kind of helped, fine. But these are great products to tuck in your purse and really good bang for your buck too, really inexpensive.
Absolutely. The
buys.
most expensive one here is the cheek stain. That one's about 20 bucks, but everything else is under 10. So you're great to go. Throw them in your little purse bag and you're ready for your day.
Megan, thank you so much. Where can we get more advice from you?
Always at thebeautysnoop.com.
We will link you over from our website, and we'll also post a beauty shopping guide there for you. So go to studio5.ksl.com and click on the Style tab at the top of your screen.